go. Ugh. Babe, can I borrow your phone? I'm live. Sorry. It's the only way I can see chat. 'Cause I'd like a small laptop or something, but Hi, Judith. How are you, beautiful? Whoops, I just dropped a book. Just waiting. Don't know what I want to color, to be honest. Oh, is it dead? Well, I have the charger over here. I can use it. Is it gonna work for me or what? Charger. There we go. Hello, hello. Hi, Zoe. How are you, beautiful? Sorry, I'm grabbing hubby's phone here. You can't see the chat. That's odd. Oh, there you go. That's a good thing. Right? Uh-oh. I lost it. Oops. Alright. So, it looks closer on my phone. See if that works on my husband's phone. See how close I can get. Come on now. There we go. Ugh. Alright, so I don't know if I should color from Magical Chitties or this one. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. But we will figure out a page. But guess what, Zoe? I was able to get my first R.J. Hampson book, which was Moonlight Mischief. I just ordered that. It'll be here, Monday, the 17th. And usually try to do Camellia Books or whatever on live, but I want to start doing something different instead of Camellia Books or, you know. But they're just the easiest to do on live with me anyway. I'm just looking here, so guys. Oh, my cat won't stop meowing. This is another one of my favorite books, which is The Magic Diary. By Coco Lyo. I just don't know what to color. You can't hear me? That's weird. My volume's up. I know it is. Can you hear me now, Zoe? That's weird. That's really odd that you can't hear me. Usually my headset's working. I know that. What, love? Sorry, honey. I don't know what I did different. That's weird. Anyways. Yeah. So, you guys want to see me do something from The Magic Diary by Coco Lyo, or you want to see the chibi page from Magical Chibis, or you want me to do... Okay, so there's either this one or this one from The Magic Diary. Yeah, I have my headset on. I always have my headset on during my lives, though, Zoe. That's never changed. That's something I've always done. Yeah, I really like this book. I've colored quite a few pages, so I'm just wondering. What do you think, Zoe? You like the Coco Lyo one? Maybe we'll just color this little page here. Something different to do anyways. We'll color the little shelf. Oop. I know. I'm going to color what I... you know me. I go with the flow. I figured let's do something different than my regular, you know, pages I usually do. So right. Alright, let's see. Let's get started here. How is everybody doing? Hope you're all well. My cat is going stupid again. We went to the fair yesterday for my daughter. Got to see my grandbaby. Hubby was really cranky at first because he doesn't see us often. So at first he makes strange with us. So we had him in his stroller, and hubby just started driving his stroller around, you know, like a little race car, and making the noise and stuff. And all of a sudden he starts going, yee. So my husband starts going, wee. And he starts going, yee. And then my husband would stop with the stroller, and he'd just look at my husband and go, yee. And my husband would start going again, and he'd go, yeah. So that made my night with my grandson, you know, doing what he did. And oh my gosh, he was just priceless. I loved him. I love every minute I can get with my grandbaby. All right, where do we start? pick a spot. How about we start with the books? Let's see. Let's see what we can do with these books. And I'm just using random pencils. There's no in particular way I'm doing this, so I'm not spinning for pencils. I'm using, hello Courtney, how are you, darling? Trying to see. Ah. Sorry guys. Okay, I love you. Be good. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to, because I wasn't sure what pages I was going to be coloring, so I'm trying to decide pencils here. Okay, we might go with that one. And this one. I guess we'll go with these three for now, for the one book. And we'll see, we'll go from there. So I'm using my Starjoy pencils to start. Oh, my nose is running. I'm sorry, you guys. It's been really gloomy, rainy here today. So, Alright, so we're going to start with this book here. And I am using, my lightest shade is going to be Palomino. And then I will do Butterscotch and then Sienna Brown around it. So yeah, I'm going to turn my page every which way. I'm hoping you guys can see it. Pretty sure you guys can. Do you need me to zoom in more? Or is that good for you guys? You got rain there, Judith? Anybody have any other plans for the weekend? Tomorrow my one daughter turns 16. So I have like a little surprise party for her. She doesn't know. She thinks it's just a few of her friends going to be there. But apparently it's going to be a group of them. And we're going to let 16 lanterns go in the sky. So we're looking forward to that. We've had a pretty eventful weekend, I suppose you can say. Yeah, I'll just color this the light color too. And then we'll figure the rest out. But this Coco Wyo book, the Magic Diary book, is one of my favorites. By Coco Wyo. Now, I hope they come out with another one like this one. Just because I really, really do like it. I like anything kind of magic, witchcrafty kind of stuff. I do still want to get that book by, oh, what is it? The one set that you have, the Japanese books, the little sorcerer one, but I have to wait till my funds are a little better. But until then, I am super happy. And hell, I even got a new book coming on, Tuesday. So I'm super happy with that. I'm really excited. It'll be my first R.J. Hampson book. I have been on the fence about that book for a while. And yeah, I think I'm going to give it a try. So that'll probably be a picture that I do in my next live next Saturday. I'll be doing an RJ Hampson picture from Moonlight Mischief. Anybody who wants to join in. Zoe, when my book comes, maybe you can help me pick a picture for the live that we can do. Hello, Pickle, my beautiful friend. How are you, darling? It is a good day to color here because of the gloom and doom here. It's so blue out today. So let's see. I haven't used my blender pencil yet. I'm just outlining this here and shading a bit. So yeah, we have a pretty jam-packed full weekend. Usually we're not this busy, but your kids only turn 16 once in a lifetime, so make it count, right? That's what I think. Yeah, it's a little bit of allergies. I was sick too. So with the allergies and being sick, it's like a double whammy, which really, really sucks. And Miss Willow, my little mouthpiece, is going because Daddy, her two favorite people, just walked out the door. So I'm wondering if I should go. I might do a darker outline on, like a really dark brown outline to kind of make the rest of the book pop. Right? They do feel so grown up at 16. I mean, she's 16, but she acts like she's literally like 30. Like she is just so mature and the mouth on that girl, let me tell you, sometimes if I had talked to my mother the way she talks to us, good Lord, I would not be here. Honestly, I would not be here the way that kid talks to us. I'm just kind of using my blender pencil to just kind of soften up these edges a bit. So, there's a new book. It is by Rita Prince. There was an issue with it for those of you who have bought the book, and there was a little bit of an issue with it, and I guess there was watermarks across her pages. Well, the files, I messaged her herself, the artist herself, and she said it was the files that she had sent to Amazon. She screwed up the whatever it was, and apparently it is fixed now. So if you buy the new Rita Prince book, I guess the watermarks are no longer there. Right? Uh-huh, right? That's it. I was like my 16-year-old. That's the funny part. My husband calls her my mini-me because she's so much like me when I was her age. And I'm telling you, my mother cursed me. She put that mother's curse on me and said, I hope you have kids just like you someday. Oh yeah, I got 5 girls just like me. That was fun. Yeah. That good old mother's curse that mums put on their daughters when, when they're old enough. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you. Yeesh. But she's a good kid. I mean, she uses her manners with her elderly people and stuff like that. She's not rude or anything. Like some teenagers out there can be pretty mouthy with any adult, whereas my kids my girls I have raised better than that. And they know that they're rude to people while we're out, and they will get smucked upside the head. Not a hard smuck, but just enough to say, hey, get your shit together. You know, my pencil is breaking like color. Right? That's exactly it. Unfortunately, my mom isn't around, but she was around when my kids were little. And I remember my grandmother saying to me, because my grandma helped raise me when I was a kid, and she said, my God, your kids are just like you. They have a mouth just like you. It's like, well, what can you do when you know your mother and your grandmother curse you to have kids just like you? Yeah, they don't think about the babysitting part, do they? That's the funny part of it all. Mm. Kind of like the way that's turning out. Mm. Oh yeah, totally, totally pickle. You've got that so right, darling. Give me a second, ladies. I'm going to just go into my living room and blow my nose because it's driving me nuts, and I can only imagine it driving you guys nuts. I apologize for that, guys. I just had to do it. It was driving me bonkers. Alright, so that's one book. What color should we do this book? How about we go for like uh, maybe like a raspberry kind of purpley color, I was thinking, for this book here. And there is no kind of plan for this book, so for this picture, I mean, so just bear with me. It's just kind of, we're going on a whim here. And let's see, there is, no, I think it's this color, maybe. More of a dark raspberry. Do I have anything different? Here, guys. I have so many different pencil brands here, but I'm trying to figure it all out here. Actually, there's one. Yeah, let's see. So we have some colors here. All right. Ooh. Start with this one. Ah, bloody hell. Cat hair in my mouth. And my cat. Ah. Oh, I find my Crayola signature pencils are so hard to sharpen. I don't know if it's because they're wider or what they are, but good lord. Does anybody have the Crayola signatures? They got actual better pigment than an actual Crayola, regular Crayola pencil. And yes, this is a mixed media page, so, you know. And I am just going with the flow on this page, guys, so no actual plan for this. Do you ever find yourself when you're coloring and you take out markers or pencils or whatever the case may be, and you know, by the time you realize it, you got pencils everywhere, markers everywhere, and you're like, oh, now I have to put them all away. And then it takes you 10 minutes just to put everything away because you've got hundreds of pencils and markers everywhere. There goes my mouthpiece in there. Are we good? You guys can hear me? Everything's good? You guys can talk amongst yourselves. I promise this is a safe space. There is no bickering allowed, no fighting. So please don't be afraid to chit-chat amongst yourselves, because in here we are all coloring friends. You have your head buried in a book? Yeah, well, my other lives, I was doing that whole one pencil challenge, and it got to the point where I was getting frustrated because I'm so used to the mixed media pencil, like coloring mixed medias with mixed media, that it was literally driving me crazy. Like, my bipolar would not allow me to, like, my brain wasn't allowing it. Like, as weird as that sounds, it may sound weird to some people, but it honestly is the truth. Like, that's the way my brain was working. Yeah, it was just the way my brain was working, and it was just, I couldn't do it any longer, so, you know. And what book are you reading, my darling? Did you have to walk away from the page that you were coloring there, Zoe? Yeah, my pages, I don't know, just, I know what works with my mixed media. I know what colors go well. And like I've said before, there are some pencil sets that, you know, they are nice, but at the same time, I need more of a variety, I guess, or, you know, more options. And some pencil sets, like, I cannot color with just like a 72 set of pencils. My brain just doesn't allow that to happen. Because I need more color. I need more, you know, shades. And not all pencil sets have all the different shades. So, hey Emily, how are you, honey? No coloring a horrid page? Well, then you're going to have to color a page that makes you feel better for now. How's that sound? So let's see how this one works out. I don't know if I should go that one or this one and leave the dark one for the... Yeah, I might leave the dark one for... the actual sheeting of the book on the outside. Ah, I hate when that happens. So apparently, as I have found out, I'm not the only one that talks to myself when we color. Or I talk to my pencils, or whatever the case may be. You know. Well, at least I know I'm not the only one so far. I don't know how many other people do it, but... You're calling it a thing, are you? Well, to you it's a thing. It's just a horrendous. Just to you it's horrendous. I think it looks great, but yeah, you're right there, Pickle. Health stuff does suck, and unfortunately, um, we all go through some kind of health issue, whether it be mental health or, you know, physical ailments, however it may be. And Sharita, what do you mean? Which coloring pencils would you are you asking me about? It was like you were high while you're coloring it. Well, because you're so used to doing the, you know, everything, you know, sky is blue, grass is green sort of thing. So a psychedelic mushroom to you would make you feel like you're high, girl, because, well, that's technically what it's for. You're supposed to do it while you're high. Well, at least I think it is. I'm not one to, you know, get high. I mean, I used to, but I don't do it anymore. These ones here, these are my Crayola signature pencils. Now, I love these ones. There is a big difference between the Crayola signature blends and the um, regular Crayolas. These have more of a oily kind of feel to it. There's more pigment to the pencil than a Crayola pencil. There's a lot more pigment and you don't have to press very hard with them. So these I absolutely love out of the Crayola family, to be honest. Exactly. You can only go forward, right? You know, and especially with mental health, the only way is to go forward. And sometimes that's a struggle, to be honest. It's a huge struggle. I mean, I literally had a mental breakdown years ago to the point where I literally almost succeeded in killing myself, you know, and I wouldn't have been here if I had, you know, taken that one more pill. I would have been dead, you know, so I ended up in, you know, the loony bin, as some people call it, um, because I had a mental nervous breakdown. Hey, Mandy. So, yeah, it's not easy. Um, even even physical ailments can make you simply go crazy because you're limited in your function. You're limited in the things you can do. Now that I'm medicated, you know, I'm okay, but it took a lot for them to realize that something was wrong. My parents were hardcore Catholic, you know, they believed in the Catholic religion, so when my bipolar started manifesting itself, they thought I was possessed by a bloody devil or something. They thought I was possessed by evil. They didn't believe in mental illnesses, you know. They believed that it was something else causing it. So if they had gotten me the help, the proper help when I was younger, I would probably wouldn't have had the mental nervous breakdown that I did at the age of 20. You know, so unfortunately, it took a while, but the only way I could go was forward. And I guess that was my way of saying, I need bloody help. Fix it. Because nobody else was listening to me. So that was my only way and my only cry to say, listen, something is not right in my head. I don't feel normal. I don't feel right. Ugh. So I always encourage people, you know, if you're having issues or whatever the case, please, please, please do not be afraid to ask for the help before it gets to that point, because that point is not fun at all. Zoe. You're so funny. I'll know if you're lying. I'll know it. So yeah, I try to do my best to help those who, you know, need help and ask for it. If they come to me and say, help me, I don't know what's wrong, I will do my best to try and help as much as I can. I mean, I'm not a psychiatrist or whatever the case, but, you know, I'll do my best to help where I can. So, let's put you guys back in here. I don't think I'll leave you guys now. So, yeah. Alright, so those are those two books. Now, what are we going to color next? Maybe we will color... maybe these potion bottles I'll do. I'll do one like a pinky and one... he lied to you. Then like a purpley, kind of bluish, purpley. Get my Black Widows out too, because I like those. Okay, so that Black Widow will work. Put you guys all the way here. Ooh, that's really blue. Yeah, 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 yeah. No bueno, no bueno. Yeah, that purple could work. Just need something a little lighter than that, I guess. Yeah, we can go with those three. That works. Okay. Yeah, I know, sweetie. I know all about it. Trust me, I've had people throw it back in my face, or they, you know, make you feel or give the credit to somebody else, sort of thing. It's just like the YouTube channels. Some YouTubers, they see a book or whatever on your channel or supply or whatever the case, and they always, and you know you're the only one that shared it so far, and then after about a month or so, it starts popping up on other people's channels, and they start crediting each other, and it's so frustrating. So yeah, yeah, nope, not my cup of tea. You're right, it is evil. I mean, you take your time to help people, and you still get, you know. Oh, you guys, stop, babies. My goodness, Pops. My gosh. These are my Black Widows. I am using the Cobras right now. Oh my... Hey! Because my husband's probably walking up the street and walking in the house. I apologize, guys. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. And I don't want to yell at them because you guys are on live. Hey! Hey! Koba! Koba! Pepper! Come on! Pepper! Oh, goodness gracious, those dogs. Oh, lordy, lordy. Koba! Come! They don't usually bark like this until they see my husband or my daughters walking up the street. Or they hear something. Give me a second, guys. Let's see if I can stop it. Hey! Hey! That's enough. Pepper, come! Pepper! Let's go. Get up here. Pepper or Willow! That's enough. Oh. You're about to make a book list, as in coloring book list, Mandy, or like book as in reading? Apparently. My dogs, like I said, it's because my husband and my one daughter went to the store to go get something for supper, and when they see them walking down the street or whatever the case may be, that's how they let me know that, you know, they're coming down the street or whatever the case. That's how they let me know they're coming. The coloring book list. Do I copy my pages? No, darling, I do not. I take my pages out of books and I put them in plastic sleeves once I'm done to preserve them. Okay, this is going to sound very strange, but unfortunately, at this moment, I'm going to have to stop the live. I will be back in about 10 minutes. My stomach is turning so bad. I got to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to stop the live. I will be back. Give me 5-10 minutes and I will be back on. So just hang in there. I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. Yeah, I will be back. Yeah, duty calls. All right, technically. So please bear with me. And yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to shut this live down and then restart another one. All right, guys. Thank you. Big hugs, ladies.